Hi guys, welcome back. So today we'll be discussing version 22.1 patch notes. Before we start, please consider subscribing to my channel so you will get all the exciting content. Thanks guys. So let's do this. So this update will be available on April 3rd. So we have this the living death who walks. We have this quest. So basically you'll be fighting Annihilus and Human Torch as the boss of next month's quest. And then Flamon, the Human Torch has a new type of ability that he can activate before entering the fight to completely turn the tables on the opponent. So basically, I think it's like Domino's critical failure that the Human Torch has that um, will give him an edge against his opponent. And then we have bounties in the negative zone. Activate bounties so that your entire alliance can travel to the negative zone and face off against dangerous challenges to obtain valuable resources. So this bounty missions, any one of your alliance can activate it. It happens every 8 hours, just like the bounty missions of the Thor Ragnarok. So let us check out the rewards. Bounty missions are short two fights quests available in 5 difficulties: beginner, normal, heroic, master, and epic. There are no rewards for 100% exploration for the missions, so there's no need to do any difficulty more than once. Okay. So they're short, only 2 fights. So basically, remember, you will fight a sub boss and then you'll fight the main boss, and that's it. So here are the rewards. So oh shit. For beginners, you'll get 200 3-star shards, 250 premium hero crystal shards, and 350 gold. For normal, you'll get 40 4-star shards, 100 3-star shards, and 500 gold. And for completing heroic, you will get 75 4-star shards, 720 tier 4 basic catalyst fragments, 750 gold, and then 1 T4CC fragment crystals. And for master, you'll get 125 5-star shards, 1200 1000 1200 1200 tier 4 basic fragments, 1000 gold, 1 tier 4 CC fragment crystal, and 600 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. And for completing epic, the hardest the hardest difficulty, you will get 205 star shards, 75 tier 5 basic fragments, 1250 gold, and then 15 6-star shards. So all in all, those are all the rewards for each difficulty. Basically, it's a bit it's a bit it's not that much, you know, for the whole run. But I believe there's a long duration which you can do it, so it will add up. But I would it will be better if they bump up the rewards more, you know. 44 star shards, that's too little. Why not make it 100? That's just my opinion. And then have more information about that one, about those bounty missions. Okay. So, but aware, an alliance can only have one bounty mission active at any. You can only activate one every 8 hours, meaning 3 times per day. All right. So these bounty missions will last from April 3rd to May 1st. So basically 28 days. And here we have an antimatter crystals. As you complete the upcoming Death Walks event quest, an antimatter currencies, you'll earn yourself antimatter that you can use to purchase antimatter. You will earn yourself antimatter that you can use to purchase antimatter crystals from special tab of the crystal vault. Okay, so you can purchase those crystals. Hopefully not units. Hopefully you can get shards to form. Because it will be units, it kind of sucks. Whenever you open one of these crystals, you will trigger a bounty mission. Okay. Or for you and your alliance, there will also be antimatter available in a special weekly calendar. Okay, so you can also claim it in the calendar, which is nice. And at least you can trigger a bounty mission using. So you can trigger a bounty missions using that. This means that unlike any other time that bounty missions have been available, you will be able to choose when you want to activate a bounty mission. Okay, so you can basically activate it when you want. I have more information about the new champions. Human Torch. A shout out to Otrix, the famous legendary MCOC data miner. Said us that there's also an upcoming Deadpool April 4th Steam event. The nodes are, I think they're too easy because he said it was too funny. And then Human Torch has a smolder passive and he can transform into Nova form. So when Human Torch has at least one smolder passive on himself and 0 temperature, he enters Nova form for 2 seconds. Okay. So he can enter Nova form for 2 seconds kind of reminds me a little bit of Emma Frost's diamond form, you know. So let's read it again. When Human Torch has at least one smolder passives on himself and 0 temperature, he enters Nova form for 2 seconds. So I believe it's Nova form, so I think kind of reminds me like Emma Frost diamond form. Maybe he can be stun immune too in that form, you know. So he has 2 forms like Emma. And then we're talking about bug fixes. I'll go back. Bug fixes. So here we go. Oh, I'm sorry that but touched on something else that I forgot. And there's one more. So the nodes for variant 2 are champ specific. Example, if you play as Venom, you can get a certain buff. Oh, that's nice. So I think for every unique champion that you get, you'll get a buff. That's pretty awesome. That's for variant difficulty of the Ant-Man in the Microlim quest. This one, return to a classic quest from the early days of the contest with the second edition of back issues, much like the re-release of Ultron's Assault. It's kind of like Ultron's Assault. As I say, this quest will feature both classic and variant difficulties. So definitely variant is harder. So hard. Choose classic to experience the quest as it was in 2015. Okay, so basically 4 years ago, and variant to face off against highly challenging fights demanding specific champions and strategic counters. Like what I said earlier, if you have a specific champion, you will get a unique buff. Bug fixes. Captain fix an issue where Captain Marvel was able to trigger armor break when opponent without hitting them. You shouldn't have fixed that. That's alright, but you know, for Emma, fix an issue where her signature ability would not activate after an SP3. Fix an issue where its complicated synergy was not causing prowess charges to refresh on critical hits. Okay. And then for Mr. Sinister, fix an issue where transferring the Incinerate debuff from Domino's Code Red Revelations would result in transfer debuff not doing any damage. Okay, so that's bad because it's not doing any damage. And then for Sabretooth, fix an issue where Sabretooth's ability accuracy reduction could bypass Force of Will. So it shouldn't be bypassing that. That's right. And then okay, that's about it. Fix an issue where dungeon friendship rewards are not resetting. Alright, master descriptions have been updated to improve clarity. Some improvements to timing and consistency in attacks. Tell me in the comment section below what you think about Annihilus and Human Torch. Annihilus, he looks really cool. I'm so excited about the update, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Stay tuned for more exciting videos.